Well, there you go. I feel like I'm back in the 1999s again. You got great music. You got Nitro on the screen. You got an Eric Bischoff wannabe who's about to be thrown out like Vince Russo and Eric Bischoff. How you guys doing? Did you guys cancel your Game Pass tonight? We got Eli in the chat. We got Weston in the chat. We got Hockey Fan in the chat. Who else do we have in this chat room tonight? Before I turn on the video screen, I just want to wait for a couple more people to get in here. What did you think of that nice song that I created? We open with the WCW Monday Nitro theme song from 2001. Because we all know what happened to WCW in 2001, right? We all know what happened. Don't worry, the Xbox Night of Champions is coming. Oh, man. I got free trial so I could cancel it after the third time. Wonder which country Phil will be hiding in. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that's going on, apparently. I don't know what's going on, but it's very interesting to hear that there are crazy things going on back there. Kind of like WCW. This is literally a parallel of WCW in its dying days. Remember you had the lawyer, Bill Bush, come in and he ran the company? Now we're hearing that Xbox has financial advisors running the division. I don't know. Very similar to Monday Nitro. Anyway, let's turn on the actual Xbox. The greatest Xbox of all time. And we are going to let this stock Xbox jailbreak via USB. Yes, Weston, I've heard that. I think he left before he was going to be retired, quote unquote. Remember, everybody, retired means fired. And there you go. We booted directly into Aurora from a USB stick. No hardware modifications, nothing. And everything is here. Now I have this is not even off the hard drive. This is off a USB stick. All these games. Isn't that crazy? You could just jailbreak a console without even doing anything. Just make a USB stick. Dizzy Delta, what's going on, man? Did you guys cancel your Game Pass today? I gotta ask every time I do one of these. Now here's the deal, all right? I'm gonna go into this again. These streams are called, what is it called? Oh my God, cancel Game Pass right now. These are parody podcasts. We're going to make fun of the news. We're going to make fun of everything going on. We're going to talk about stuff. So, I mean, it is what it is. And if I can get a bunch of people to cancel their Game Pass, good. Oh, man. What should we play here? I can't play Godfather because I don't have the codes. Not on this machine. I got to download them. Just picked up Battlefield 6 on PS5. Nice, man. Yeah, I played it over the weekend with Noof. Great game. It was fun. Simpsons Arcade, WWE. I'll do Simpsons Arcade for a little bit. You know, I still got to put all the DLC on here, so. I got to put Burnout on here, too. Yeah, you can put that on here. You can put whatever you want on this thing.
Fart!
Who canceled that Game Pass? I gotta know. Oh, shout out to Kamame and Venge. Thanks for the gift. I'll reveal that at some point. You can follow me on the socials. Fred, you and 800 Kid, what's going on, guys? How you guys doing? You're at the bowling alley. I'm playing bowling games. I'm sure this arcade machine used to be at the bowling alley. So we're going live with Gaming Ain't Easy tonight on this channel. Proto Foxy is under the weather.
Ready? Go!
So we're gonna be live at 9. I gotta get off of here in a little bit. Meet these guys on Discord. See what they want to talk about. And we'll go live with that show. Right here. Who gets better? Oh, Proto Fox, Jesus Christ. I thought you meant like somebody at Xbox. Yeah, I hope he gets better, yeah. I asked him today how he was doing, but I didn't hear back, so I'm sure he'll be alright. He's just feeling under the weather. Nothing too major, I don't think. Booms or Colts? Yeah, you don't defend it. That's the whole thing. Here's the thing, and we're going to talk about this either tonight or tomorrow. Here's the thing. I don't know about tonight because I don't know what the guys want to talk about. I don't want to make anybody uncomfortable, like talking about this stuff if they don't want to. But I know for a fact that the white digital Series X, not the S, the X, without the disk drive, I know that one is pretty much discontinued. Because if you go to order it at Best Buy, they don't ship it and you can't pick it up. Same thing with Target. And I have people at Best Buy that looked up the SKU and they sent me a screenshot today, so they're going to monitor that situation and let me know. We also have somebody at Walmart. And by the way, Walmart is Sam's Club, so if Sam's Club is not going to have them anymore, good chance Walmart is going to pull them. Talos, what's going on, man? That's just Homer. Yeah, over here, Best Buy in Poughkeepsie. You know Review Tech USA, that YouTuber? He lives right by Frank, about 20 minutes from here. His Best Buy, there's only one Series X in the cage. It's been there for months. It's the one with the disk drive. Their section, if you look at my video, we did a video about a month ago. Look at the video I uploaded. It said, I think the video is called Xbox Has No Games. It was a joke. It was a play on words, right? They have no games there for Xbox. The section is very small. There's like maybe 10 games or less there. I don't even know. It was just the sports games. It doesn't even matter anymore, guys. Here's the thing. Time is going to tell you, right? Within the next few months, we're going to know everything. So what's the point of... That's why I tell people online. I'm like, what's the point of arguing in the chats? What's the point of arguing on Twitter? There is no point. The people that are defending it are just going to look fucking stupid in a couple of months. And the people not defending it, they're going to look fucking stupid in a couple of months if it turns out not to go that way. But the bottom line is this. I don't trust Microsoft. I put too much money into the brand. I'm done. Okay? I'm done. They have to show me. They have to wait for my money. Now, I waited for them for years. Now they got to wait for me. Okay? So you got to fucking show me how you're going to bring me back. You show me how you're going to bring me back, and then I'll bite. Until then, I'm going to sit in the sidelines, and I'm going to watch and see what happens. But I'm not renewing Game Pass at $30 fucking a month. No way. I don't need a $10 tier. I don't need that bullshit. I'm good. Wicked Hot, what's up? We're going to see you in a little bit. I'm going to see you in about an hour on Discord. And we're going to talk. We're going to talk about what we want to talk about tonight. Only could not find PS5 or Nintendos. It's Canada Best Buy. Probably because everyone's buying Nintendo and PlayStation. Just keep waiting and believing, Stevie Mac says. That's right. Stevie, how you doing? You should be on the show tonight, Stevie. You want to come on? Stevie should come on, or he's going to cause trouble in the chat, one way or another. And here's the thing. The brand isn't dead. The Xbox brand isn't dead. They're going to do whatever they're going to do. But the console is done. Okay? This series consoles are done. Will they make it to Magnus? We don't know. That's the question. And they could say all they want. Yeah, we have our partners. We currently are dealing with our partner. Yeah, currently. Today, tomorrow, next week. Until I get an actual statement, let's go. Make a video. Explain to the audience, the fans, the community. If you got nothing to hide, what are you hiding? Just come out and be like, listen, we see all this crap online. It ain't gonna go like that. We're Xbox and we're staying, baby. Instead, they keep letting the drama unfold, and they're leaving their customers in the dark, and that's it. Nobody wants to deal with this shit no more. You know, a lot of people I see online, they're like, oh yeah, I'm not a fanboy. They're completely fanboys. I mean, it is what it is. You're no better than the PlayStation fanboys. You're just as stupid as they are. And those guys are stupid. Those PlayStation guys, let me tell you. He saved me in Battlefield 6. He rubbed my nipples with cream cheese after the console. Wow, the tank blew up. Okay, well, that's the way to go, I guess, right? Hell of a way to go. All I know is Black Friday's coming up. Be a great time to buy a PlayStation, invest in that ecosystem. Or if you saved up some money, go get a PC, build a PC, invest in that. You want a Nintendo Switch 2, go out and buy one of those, have fun with it, invest in that. I would wait on Xbox until they figure out what the fuck they're doing. PlayStation Plus is half the fucking price too, which is insane. PlayStation Plus Premium is $159 a year. And then you got Black Friday coming up. They usually take about 20% off of that. So, I mean, you know... You guys got options going into next gen. Next year.
Where do you think you're going?
I used to play this in the arcades all the time. Hit detection power bonus. No reason to buy Magnus at the... You know what I find funny? Let me tell you something. You know what I find fucking funny? People will say, well, they'll make one more and that'll be it. Meaning the Magnus. Why the fuck would you buy it? If they're going to make one more and that's it, why would you even buy it? Why would you waste your time? Why would you waste your money? Why do you think we didn't buy the Jaguar on clearance or the Virtual Boy on clearance? Because there was no point at the time to buy them on clearance. They were done. They were over with. They're not making games for them no more. We're done. But why would you go out and spend $1,200 and be like, well, this is the last one? Well, why would you spend... Kamame, thanks for the gift, man. I appreciate that. What's going on? Ahoy, Kamame. Why would you spend money on? You know what I mean? Doesn't make any sense. You know what? Fuck Magnus. Let Magnus come out and let it do what it's gonna do, and then I'll decide if it's worth my money. Okay? Until then, I don't want to hear it. You better show me what this thing looks like. And by the way, we have no idea what they're gonna show gaming-wise. Now I'm hearing Fable is 2027. Is Fable ever fucking coming out? Like, guys, this is ridiculous. We've been waiting for Fable since 2014. 2014. And yes, it was Fable Legends, but it never came out. And then they fired Lionhead. They fired Lionhead. They shut down Lionhead Studios, and then they revamped with this this new Forza, Jesus Christ, with the Forza Studio Playground or Turn 10, whoever the fuck is making this Fable. And it's like, what are we doing? Why is it taking so long? El Nini, what's going on? Nope, it'll be canceled too. Watch, that's the game we say is canceled and it's not canceled. Sega had the dignity to bow out at least. Yes. Sega went out pretty decently. Sega needs to get back in it, man. I don't think they will, but it would be nice. That's another thing too. Who's gonna jump in now? Where's Barney? I haven't watched this show in like 30 years. Oh, is that the... There you go. Slingshot. Steam was rumored to make another console. Yeah, we talked about that. Hey, they might, but I don't know if that's gonna really do anything. You have to understand, a lot of people went from Xbox One, PS4 to PC. People gave up that gen because the hardware was so bad. So a lot of those people are already on PC. Yeah, the crack that. Milfan, what's going on?
Your lady, your lady, your lady.
Fucking show's still on TV. Insane. Oh, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm playing the greatest Xbox ever created. The Xbox 360. Oh, GoldenEye, come on. The GoldenEye that was canceled, by the way. Oh, Burnout's on here. Dude, this is the game right here. Oh, look, Perfect Dark. The only two we'll ever fucking play. God damn it. That's a remake of GoldenEye that was canceled in 2007. And it's finished. Microsoft was about to drop it on Xbox Live in 2007. And Nintendo at the last second pulled the plug after they agreed to do the remake. So here's what happened. Microsoft remade the game. They went to Nintendo and they went to Sony. They went to Sony because Sony Pictures had the rights to GoldenEye at the time. Nintendo had the rights to GoldenEye, whatever kind of rights that they had tied to the original GoldenEye game. Microsoft got the permission from Sony Pictures. They got the permission from Nintendo with the agreement that this game would be released on all three consoles. Nintendo Wii, PlayStation 3, and Xbox 360. Xbox 360 was going to launch first, right? And a week from launch, Nintendo called and said, we don't agree to this anymore. So Microsoft pulled it, and the game is finished. Now, somebody took the files and uploaded them, I think in 2020. And apparently they were uploaded since 2008. Nobody knew. So, my theory as to why they did that. After this GoldenEye was shelved, a few months later, GoldenEye Reloaded was announced. And it was Nintendo Wii that this game was announced for, partnered with Activision. So, I think that Activision had the rights of 007 at the time. Of the gaming rights, development rights. Sony Pictures had the movie rights at the time. So I think Nintendo and Activision talked and they said, fuck it, we'll cut everybody else out, we'll remake GoldenEye, it'll sell like crazy on the Wii. Well, guess what? That didn't really happen. So Nintendo fucked over Microsoft big time. But here's the game. You can play it on Xbox 360. Mental 9R, what's going on? What do you think about his nose having a beak? Wait, what? Well, Seth is hurt. From what I heard. He's really hurt. And it's not a work this time. Just hanging out, man. We're gonna go live at 9 p.m. on this channel for Gaming Ain't Easy. So you guys should I'm gonna leave for about 15-20 minutes, and then you guys are gonna jump in to the new stream. Oh, I beat it in record time. Because he's sick tonight. He won't be around. What is the point of having Bronson Reed beat Roman only to have Breaker potentially get the title? Well, isn't CM Punk the #1 contender or some shit? You would think Punk would win it. And then he would go after Braun Breaker would go after CM Punk. Or are they doing Braun Breaker taking off Seth and then he goes after CM Punk? Who knows? Clean up my email at work. I've deleted around 5,000 emails already. What are you, Hillary Clinton over here? Still having around 3.5 million. Holy shit. Well, Hillary, I hope you have a good time deleting those emails. I'm joking around, everyone. It's a fucking joke. Relax. Team Extreme, the Hardy Boy. That's right, Jamie. What's going on? The Dudley Boys are now retired. It's a hell of a way to go out, huh? It's too bad they couldn't retire on WWE, but you know WWE. 500,000? That's even worse. Time to wake the fuck up and delete your email. I don't know, Mental. I have no clue. Bubba look like just get over it with boss. Well, I like how they let them be the Dudley Boys in TNA and not Team 3D. And they got to wear the camo and all that. It just sucks they didn't have Power Man 5000. They walked out with that crappy TNA music. Or they could have let them have their WWE music, you know what I mean? Like, who gives a shit? WWE's buying TNA anyway, we all know it. Not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. The Microsoft Defense Force. On Twitter, okay. I thought you meant like the X-Men. They're supposed to be making an X-Men game, by the way. Yeah, you know what? Here, you know what it is, Jamie. I'll say this. I won't even argue with anybody because we're going to know in the next couple of weeks to the next couple of months to what's really happening. I don't know if you heard Tim Dog on Fonz's show, but he said there's about 5 scandals going on at Microsoft Gaming. I'm sorry, at Xbox. And he said all that stuff is probably going to come out at some point. And he said, don't expect, don't be shocked if Phil Spencer retires or leaves within the next 2 weeks to the next couple of months. So that's crazy. Who knows if that'll happen? But at this point, it wouldn't shock me. But we have to wait. So I'll say this, Jamie. I don't even bother fighting with anybody because, you know, it's gonna come out eventually. Just like horse cocky, it's just gonna come out. WWE is buying tits and ass. Yes. Yes, they're buying total nonstop action, but yes. Apparently they're both leaving, which, remember I said when she got the Tyson chicken deal? I was like, oh, she's leaving. And everyone's like, no, she's still gonna work there. No, I don't think so. Bro, who the fuck gets another job and still works at the old one? Unless you're working 2 jobs. Which that lady ain't doing. She got the job because she knew she was on the way out. But again, let's wait and see what happens. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you are all wrong in the chat. We don't know. What's the objective? Oh, enter the base via ventilation tower. Got it. He also said Phil's not in charge anymore, which is what we all thought. Yeah, they had to bring in an investment, what was it, a financial firm to call the shot. It's like WCW. They fucking got rid of everybody. They brought in the, they brought in the lawyers from Turner to run the wrestling company. AKA the bean counters, like you said. And what do you think happened, Mental? Within a year and a half, it was over. Although Ted Turner, not Ted Turner himself, but so what happened with the AOL Time Warner merger? AOL was merging with Time Warner. AOL wanted Turner Movie Classics on Demand or whatever the fuck on Monday nights. They didn't want wrestling. So they saw the company was losing money, so they fucking cut all the budgets. They took stuff away from them. They told them they couldn't say certain words on TV. They threw all the fuck is that thing called? Standards and practices book out the window. They're like, hey, you need to follow this book now. It killed the whole thing. They lost even more money. They sabotaged it because they made it. Oh, this thing keeps losing money. There's no way to fix it. Got to get rid of it. They sabotaged it, and that was it. They sold it to the competition. Got rid of it. But they did the same things. The stuff that you're seeing now, reminiscent of WCW. This is not it. I gotta find it. It's on the other side, I think. Yeah, exactly. The brand is so damaged now that I don't know what you can do. Here's the thing, the hardcores won't go anywhere. Like, a lot of them will and a lot of them won't. Like 50% of your hardcores are going to leave. The other 50%, they're going to stay, but then you have the rest of the world who keeps hearing that Xbox is dead and they're not going to buy it. So it's damaged goods. It's not a good deal. Now, it'll survive as a service possibly if they don't sell it. Which is fine, but it's still not an Xbox. You know, when people say Xbox is dead, we mean the fucking box. We don't mean the goddamn, the Division. I mean, the Division, if they close, they'll be dead, but everyone's talking about the damn box. That's what they mean when Xbox is dead. They're not saying the brand is dead. Although at this point, it's very subjective. Here's the thing. People like to go to the store and buy a fucking Xbox, okay? They don't want to buy a Fire Stick. They don't want to fucking plug a controller in their ass. And yes, times are changing. Technology is changing. I get that. But that's how a lot of these guys feel. They just want a competitive box to compete with Sony and Nintendo. And if you question that, you're a fucking Sony guy, and I don't understand that because I've been an Xbox guy since day one. So, yeah. If you think I'm a pony, go fuck yourself. Your fucking mom's a pony for sitting on that guy's dick. How about that? Fuck the brands, about dead anyway. Yeah, at this point, man, it's like I said, to some people it's worth something, to some people it's not. And I'm one of those people in the middle because I love the brand, but I ain't sticking around getting fucked. Sorry. If you're standing on a line and something bad is happening, are you going to keep standing there? You're going to run. You're not going to be like, oh, I know that guy caused all the trouble. I'm just going to stand here and see what happens. No, you're going to fucking run. Okay. Say you go to the supermarket and the cashier is just fucking, I don't know. I don't know how to say this without getting in trouble on YouTube. Say he's just whacking people. They're paying for their stuff. Whack. They're done. And the next person, whack, they're done. The next person, and you're third in line. And everyone behind you already ran away. Are you going to stand there and be like, I guess I'm next? Or are you going to run with the fucking other people that ran away? You're going to run. Run for your life. Apparently, I'm a Sony apologist and delusional Xbox there. It's funny, Jamie, because you're like the most hardcore Xbox guy that's ever come to my chat room. But we know that. Look at me. I'm like this massive pony guy because I won't keep Game Pass after April. It's like, dude, I'm not paying. Okay, so if you go to Nathan's and a hot dog is $12 fucking now, and you say I'm not paying $12 for that shit, and then some guy, oh, what are you, a hater of hot dogs? What do you fucking hate Nathan's now? No, I'm just not paying their fucking price for the goddamn hot dog. Oh, you must be one of these McDonald's guys. Like, no, you still like hot dogs. You're just not paying $12 for a fucking hot dog. That's how fucking nuts these people are. Let me tell you something. They need to just shut off social media for like 2 weeks. You might have a better society if you fucking do that. I don't know. Because everyone's fucking nuts on the internet. Now you got people on both sides going to Walmart and Target filming all this bullshit. It's like, this is stupid. Just wait a few fucking months. We're going to know everything in a few months anyway, so just wait. And then we'll see who's right or wrong. It's not a big deal. If you go to Walmart tonight, Microsoft's not going to put a statement out saying, oh, this guy went to Walmart. We're announcing that we're done. They're going to put a statement out whenever they're going to put a statement out. Apparently, I'm assuming, I read that, $12 for a hot dog, that's 50% less. Meanwhile, Nintendo's Costco, $2.50 for a hot dog and Pepsi. Nice. Yeah, we don't have a Costco here. We got Sam's and BJ's. That's Boris. Hey, where's he going? He's not going the right way. You gotta go back to the other way. He is invincible. He wasn't lying. Take me to the computer now. Fuck you, you fucking idiot. Now you're not invincible, you piece of shit. Fuck these fucking things, I'm gonna blow them up. The mission has failed. So yeah, you could switch between the old graphics and the new graphics. This was taken from this game, the idea, and put in the Halo Combat Evolved remaster or remake, whatever the fuck it was called, where you could do both. But they got that idea from this, from Rare making this game. And a lot of other games have stolen that over the years. Runs at a smooth 60 FPS. There you go. I'll tell the guys. My buddy called. He was like, I could get you 2 used Series S's for $175. I was like, no thanks. No thanks. I failed the mission because I killed Boris. Oh, Joanna Dark. We know that you didn't cancel your Game Pass because you were never made into a game, so I can cancel Game Pass. I'll lower this. This is too low. There you go. I didn't even shoot him in the head. Capitalizing R.I.Ps. There's been a question answered for 20 years. Yeah, I know. They have the best IPs in the world, and they're not fucking using them. Instead, we get games like Grounded. Like, who gives a fuck?
Hey.
Oh, yeah, Jamie on. Are you still here? Before you go, there was something else that they talked about, which you're not gonna like. Jamie on, they were talking about how they were basically hinting at Microsoft basically using the podcasters and influencers. You know, the stuff I've been saying for the last like 5 or 6 years. They've been saying that they've been hinting. They hinted at that's pretty much what was going on. They didn't flat out say it, but they hinted at it very strongly.
What are you doing here? Look out! She's got a gun! You won't shoot me, foolish child. Don't you know?
He said they used them too. You know what's funny, Mental? Before you even like watch my show, I used to talk about that. I used to say like they're using these guys. I was like they should be hiring these guys because these guys are getting more people than the official Xbox podcast, which they killed and rebooted like a million times because they couldn't get anybody watching it. I said, why don't you just officially hire these guys to be on the Xbox YouTube channel? They bring all the people in, but they used them. They manipulated these guys, and that's what they said too. They said they feel manipulated. I caught this shit a long time ago, man. You can't bullshit a bullshitter, man. This is retail. You can catch all. If you work retail, you know all the bullshit. Oh yeah. I never listened to those old ones with Crap Gamer. Why would you call yourself that? Because he sucks at gaming? Well, some people would say I suck too, because I can't remember where the fuck to go. This is back in the 1X. Was barely an idea, and the 1S was just coming out. Okay, I see. Yeah, I heard him say that once. He would use either. Yeah, well, I do too. Well, I'm getting older now, so that's why I use it. But back in the day, I would always do normal mode. But as I'm getting older, easier is easier because I got heart problems and I can't be screaming and yelling at the TV. And I'll be honest with you guys, these games, not this game, but like all these newer games are too fucking long. I don't have time for this shit. I just want to play and have fun. You know, I don't think that guy knows what the fuck he's talking about. He used to get dead on information. What really exposed him to me was in 2022 during the Xbox, right before the Xbox showcase. He tweeted all this shit, like all these games were coming. He even tweeted, right before the show started, he tweeted, I like playing the banjo. Right? He fucking said all these games are going to be announced. That 2022 show, the minute it started, they said, we have nothing to show you this year. Bro, he went on the defense because everyone fucking ragged on him. And he was like, just because I wrote something doesn't mean that you had to believe it. And I was like, this guy is a fucking fraud. This guy's a fucking fraud. Like right then and there, he exposed himself. Because he was so gung-ho that they were going to announce all this shit. And when they didn't, he threw that fucking line. Well, just because I wrote something, it was you that believed it. Like, you decided to believe it. It's like, go fuck yourself. And everything that guy says now is fucking wrong. And why are the statements only going through him? How come they're not posting that shit on their own Twitter account or their own YouTube channel? Yeah, exactly, Dizzy. Well, Dizzy, if you watch these shows, I gotta go in like 10 minutes. If you watch these shows, these guys are like, oh yeah, well, they flew me out here. They flew me out there. Like, they're just regular people that happen to get on an airplane. It's like, wait a minute. I spent more money on Xbox than you did. They didn't fly me anywhere. And they're always like, well, I'm just a fan. Like, Really? You're just a fan that flew out and had fucking dinner with them and play tested their games and shit? You're just a fan? Because they never did that for me. They never did that for Frank. They never did that for Anthony. They never did that for Fred. Never did it for Richard. It's funny how that works. Yeah, but you're not smashing Phil's sausage for him? Oh, smoking Phil's sausage for him. Hey, Mental, isn't that weird that he said that they have like 5 scandals going on at Xbox? Scandals, huh? What kind of scandals we got here? I guess we'll find out. Then when things are announced, they're like, see, that's the thing that we knew about it before all of you. Yeah, I know. I know, Dizzy. I've been there. It's like Dave Meltzer with the wrestling. Dave Meltzer was credible at one point. Now he's a lunatic. He's all up in AEW shit. I'll never forget what Meltzer said once. All right, ECW One Night Stand was the second one with Van Dam. He goes, they're not going to have Van Dam beat Cena. Okay, this is right before the show started. Because he went live right before the show started. He goes, no way Van Dam's beating John Cena. Van Dam beats John Cena. The minute the pay-per-view ends, Meltzer goes back on the air and goes, yeah, you know, I knew for a while that was going to happen. And it's like, you just said like 2 hours ago that he wasn't fucking beating John Cena. Now you're saying after he beat John Cena that you knew this for a while? Get the fuck out of here, bro. All right, Jamie, take care, buddy. We'll catch you later. Thanks for stopping in. Said the RE9 will be the end of Umbrella. Who gives a fuck? I hope RE9 is the end of Dusk Golem. That's what I hope. I wouldn't be shocked if Dusk Golem was Jez over there. Dave's a moron. Yeah, I met him. I actually met Dave Meltzer at AEW All Out. So listen. So I met Dave. Everyone that went up to him, he was like, "Oh, what's your name?" Blah, blah. Bro, I'm the only fat guy that went up to him, and he didn't ask me nothing. And I said, "Hey, my name is so and so. I'm from Westchester." And he fucking looks at me and goes, "Paul Heyman's from Westchester." And I said, "Yeah, I know." You know who the best guy was that I met? Tony Schiavone. Okay, that guy actually fucking talked to us. Like he was hanging out with us. Like he didn't even give. Like we were in the room. There was like nobody there. He was like talking to us. He was like, "Where are you guys from?" Like from Westchester. He goes, "How the fuck can you afford to live over there?" Okay, I'm gonna tell you something funny about Tony Schiavone. Okay, so it was me, Frank, and Jeff. Okay, and Jace was with us, I think. Bro. So I take a photo with Tony Schiavone. Frank takes a photo with Tony Schiavone. And then it's Jeff's turn. Now, me and Frank, we weren't thinking. Like, we walked away from the line and we're talking to each other. Jeff and Tony Schiavone are standing there. And then they turn around and they both smile, but nobody's there to take a photo. Because me and Frank are fucking talking to each other. And I was like, oh my God. And Tony Schiavone's like, I think your buddies are leaving you over here. So then they did it again and I took the photo. But they both turned around smiling. It was like the funniest thing ever. There's somebody there. No, I didn't go to WrestleMania 20. I tried to go to that show, but I couldn't get in. I went to the 2000 Royal Rumble. I went to the 2002 Survivor Series. I went to WrestleMania 29. I went to Survivor Series 2011 in the Garden. I went to a bunch of Raws. I don't think I ever went to a SmackDown. I went to a SmackDown house show in White Plains, but I never went to a SmackDown. I went to the Raw the night that WCW invaded WWF, when Kurt Angle and Stone Cold went to the restaurant looking for Booker T, but Booker T was in the building. He sidekicked McMahon at the end of the show. I was at that Raw. I was at the Raw the night after King of the Ring 2001. I was at the show where Kane took the mask off. And that was the night after that, right? I was at the Raw where Kane returned against the Un-American guys. They were going to burn the flag or some shit. Not a bunch of shows. I was at was it Vengeance? God damn, I can't remember. Vengeance 2004. What was the one with let me see, is that it? Hang on. It was in Connecticut. Hartford, Connecticut. Yeah, Vengeance 2004. I was at that one. I was at a bunch of fucking pay-per-views, and I never used to go to that shit. And I just started. The Royal Rumble was the first one. I was at the 2008 Royal Rumble, 2000 and 2008. I was at both of those. No, I went to the one with Foley and Triple H street fight. That was fucking crazy. Unfortunately, I never got to go to a WCW show, or I never went to an actual ECW show. We were gonna go to ECW, but it was just too violent, man. Like, the crowd was fucking nuts too. Oh, we didn't even end up going. Three-month Xbox Game Pass Ultimate subscriptions are on sale at Amazon. Yeah, how much are they? You can stack up to these 36 months, meaning you can lock in Game Pass Ultimate at $18.33 a month. Yeah, that's the current fucking price. The current price is $20 a month. It's no fucking deal. It's going to be a deal next year or November, whenever they raise the price, but who gives a shit? I'm done. Are you going to try to go to Madison Square Garden for one of Cena's? No, I went to his final appearance, right? He was at the one that I went to, or was he not there? I don't even remember. He probably wasn't even there. How many more appearances does he have? Right? He's only got like 2 left, right? November and December, right? Dude, they botched that whole John Cena thing. That guy deserved a lot better than what he got. Hell yeah, Dizzy. It was crazy. ECW was nuts. He's got one more show in New York. Oh, wow. My brother might go to that. I don't know. Had too many fucking... The tickets are too much money, man. I mean, we went in March for my birthday. That was where Punk and Seth fought. And then Roman Reigns came back and beat the shit out of him in the cage. I was at that one. But it's completely different from what it used to be. It's all corporate now. Like, it's not... You get ads all over the place. It's crazy. It's not like it was. And listen, that's not like a bad thing, but it's just different. It's completely different from what it used to be. They'll probably have Punk win it. Or they'll have somebody win like a tournament and then they'll fight Punk because Punk's the #1 contender, right? Or something. They're saying the plan was supposed to be Roman and Seth at WrestleMania, which makes no sense, right? You would think it would be Punk and Seth because Seth screwed over Punk at WrestleMania, at SummerSlam, so who the fuck knows? Yeah, we'll see. Let's see if they give it to him finally. This guy Seth always gets hurt. Every fucking time he gets hurt. I gotta jump off in like 5 minutes. So if you have any questions, ask him now. Well, I'm gonna come right back at 9 o'clock. In about 20 minutes, we'll be live with the next show here. So, Gaming Ain't Easy will be streaming here tonight. Proto Foxy is under the weather, so it won't be on his channel. It'll be right here on this channel. However, when we're done, I'm going to send him the video so he can upload it on his channel. This way he's got them all in order. Seems to be a yearly thing for it, yeah. Yeah, Seth always used to get hurt. That's why everyone's like, oh, I love Seth. I'm like, he's not that great. His wife sucks too. Nosebleed seats are going for 200 plus for Cena's final appearance. Yeah, no, it's okay. Dude, with all the money that you spend on the front row, you can buy like a 90-inch TV and fucking watch him. And what are you going to watch him do? Just come to the ring and talk? Because I doubt he's wrestling. Bailey's better than Becky. Bailey is better than Becky. Yes, I would say so. Did you guys cancel the Game Pass today? I gotta ask before I leave. So we're doing Cheap Pop Thursday. Just so you guys know. We were gonna do it Monday, but Nick got caught up with stuff, so we're gonna try to shoot for Thursday. We're gonna talk about the Dudleys retiring. We're gonna talk about a bunch of shit. So Thursday night at around 10:30 p.m. Eastern, we will be here talking all pro wrestling. Oh yeah, I failed. That's all right. I gotta leave anyway. I gotta do the show. So yes, any Xbox 360 can be jailbroken now with a USB stick where you do absolutely nothing. Becky. Yeah. There's a lot about Becky Lynch that she talked about a while ago. I don't know if you guys remember, but it's not really my place to bring all that stuff up. I'm going to show you this jailbreaking one more time. I turned off the console. I'm going to turn it back on. And then I got to run because I got to meet these guys on Discord. We got to talk about what we're going to talk about. And then at 9 p.m. Eastern, another 15, 20 minutes, we'll be live. That's it. Now we wait a couple of seconds. It'll jailbreak, and then I have it to boot me into the Aurora dashboard. Your seat going over $1,000. Fuck that. Bro, I got fucking bills to pay. John Cena could fucking pay his own bills. Dude, we used to buy tickets to Raw for like $35. And those weren't even nosebleeds. So it's loading slow because it's off a USB, but you can do it from the hard drive. It goes super fast. There we are. I didn't do jack shit. I just turned on the console, it jailbroke, and it got me in. Isn't that crazy? And from here, you could get DLC, title updates. See, it'll say if I have DLC installed. I can change the cover if I want. You can rename the game. You can hide the game. I don't know why you would hide it, but you can do a bunch of shit. You can add cheat codes, all this stuff. Save games you can install. You can back up your saved files. You can do all this shit. You can rip the games yourself, like your collection. You can rip them right to the hard drive or right to the USB and then play them right from here. You can take the disc out and play them digitally. There's a bunch of shit you could do with a hacked Xbox 360, man. A lot of shit. The blue shirt, red hat guy? I remember that guy. Yeah, he's around, I guess. But the green shirt guy, like, took over. Which, that guy's annoying as shit. I hope somebody fucking throws a bunch of fucking water on his head or something. That guy's annoying as fuck. And then he went to AEW too. It's like, man, even this guy's converting. All right, I got to run because I got to meet these guys on Discord. But we're going to come right back. Give us 15 minutes. We're going to be back right here on Gaming Ain't Easy, episode 11. I'll see you guys in a few minutes, all right?